I'm Corpse Merchant, and welcome to Part 5 of Spirit of the North 2. Since the last episode, I have gone through Mosswood and uncovered where everything is, except for whatever this is. I'm not sure. This was underground, so maybe this was as well. But yeah, I uncovered most everything except for the things past the Veil Gate because I have no idea how to get past it. And there's also um, an obelisk somewhere in this area that I found but was unable to activate. But in this episode, we are going to be exploring the Forbidden Crypt, King's Tower, and Mosswood Vaults. Two of them are probably required for to get the relics for the Temple of the Stag, but I'm not sure which one. So we're going to explore all of them, or at least hopefully all of them if we have time. Also, with exploring, I did find a bunch of things, like I found all of the raccoon traders in the area, and got the Mossy key, and with the first one I had bought the Misty key, which I understand more about the fox dens, because the one at the beginning after escaping Fox Island is fairly bare bones compared to the rest of them. And also I ended up collecting a couple of runes. The Thornwalker rune, use spirit energy to prevent damage when walking on thorns or when hit by thorns. I don't think that is useful at this point, so I won't switch to that. And Wisp Seeker rune, so just like the lore rune, but with wisps. Which I've noticed the random event where a bunch of wisps spawn seems to be fairly common, so I don't think I'm going to need that. I also ended up getting a couple of eyes, earth and water. Ooh, heterochromia. I love heterochromia. But I think I'm going to stick with the ones that I had. Also, with exploring, I got really close to the cap for the crystal shards, and in fact exceeded it a bit, which activating the obelisks helped a little bit, but I needed to spend some on raccoon traders to make sure it didn't stay above, which is why at the beginning of this episode we are at a raccoon trader to just spend all of them. And I've noticed a pattern with them. In the top row they sell seemingly endless wisps as well as a key to a den. All of them are doing that. They are all selling the same two runes. This one was the Thornwalker rune. And then in the bottom row, they are all selling one cosmetic that's the same and a unique one for each of them. So, yeah. So I will buy these so I don't have to later. And I'm aware that there is a skill that that discounts the raccoon traders, so you spend less crystal shards on them. But since there's a trophy to spend a certain amount at raccoon traders, it may be easier to just buy things full price until you get that, so you can get it easier. The crystal shards do seem to be found pretty easily. Also, this one is a little bit offset from my normal recording schedule because if I'm going to possibly get the find the traveling trader, I'm going to need to be recording on a Saturday, which when I usually record, it usually is technically on a Saturday, but it's at the very beginning of a Saturday, so no one really knows yet where the traveling trader is. Whereas if I do it Saturday at earlier than my normal time, the trader should be disappearing soon, but plenty of time to find them. King Kamari, by my words the script is sealed and I forbid any to enter. Let the deeds of him who sought to traverse the void be forgotten, and that suffering and hate remain locked away forever. So, oh wait, that's a bigger pressure plate. That's probably where I need to bring this. Yeah, because that's not activating under my own weight. And there is a second one, which means there is probably a second big weight. Oh, it's all the way up there. Second weight. And I don't know if I'm going to need to run through the door before it closes, with there being another pressure plate that I can activate, or if I need to find a weight somewhere. No, it stays open. That's good. Okay, a pedestal for a figure, but I don't see a figure anywhere. Or any signs of where one might be. Maybe through that? No, that's nowhere to go. So this one ended pretty quickly. I'll have to figure out how to get through there. Or maybe some quick searching around will find what I need. Yeah, nothing over here. Maybe in the building? No. So then we'll head back to King's Tower, which actually I'm thinking this one is not needed for the relics because yeah, there's no red mist outside of it, which seems to lead to the main objectives. Like right there, there's red mist above the tower there, that being King's Tower. And somewhere over here is... there it is, the obelisk, which I don't know how to activate. I can go up to it, but I can't find the thing that I need to spend the crystal shards in. Oh. Or it's right here, and I'm just... While my searching off camera, I was just blind. Also, it seems as you go through the areas, the cost for these obelisks goes up. So in Misthaven, they were only 50. The here in Mosswood, they are 100. So now it is time to go to King's Tower. Yeah, I have not a clue how. I just completely missed that. I was thinking it's probably nearby and on one of these, on one of the platforms nearby it, but just couldn't find it. 2 wisps. Also a lore scroll. King Kamari. Grimnir has destroyed the bridge to the stone tower. I am unable to regroup with our tribe and assist the Stag Guardian. Perhaps this is what Grimnir wants, for me to remain here with my relic. Luckily, somewhat, since I'm going to have to run back here, I can fast travel to the Fox Den, kind of show what the Fox Den is like, and while I'm there, retrieve my wisps that I stored there. You got a secret exit, which with Misty Home that I had gone near, I saw this door and I was like, oh, I'll probably need some ability to get through it. No, there's a way to open it from the inside. And the door is here, and it only opens if you have gotten the key. Over here, you can spend crystal shards to open a portal for your den. And here, you have the Guardians, which they will bring back crystal shards, and more depending on how long you wait. I hadn't known about the what can be done with the dens for a while, so I left mine for a while, and suddenly I got 800 from one. And then for this den, actually, hold on, let me go back here first because I need to grab the wisps, which are in here. We got a red panda handling our storage. Grab a couple of wisps. And then if you go over here, there is a lever and it activates wind. What do I have marked? Oh yeah, I grabbed the fur and the eyes. And did I get in that? Oh yeah, bought the rune of Athliana. I don't know why I struggled with that for a bit. I haven't seemed to need spirit energy yet, so I'll probably still stick with the rune one. Oh yeah. What do I have marked on the map? Oh, the raccoon trader. And something else that I had not seen. Probably thanks to the fact that I couldn't activate the obelisk. So I guess we'll go to Mosswood Vaults then, since that is now closer. And I probably want to go the other way around the city of Mosswood. I wonder how I'm going to be able to handle the traveling trader coming around if I'm able to get to them, because I don't know how much the what they're selling is going to cost, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough uh, crystal shards for them. Granted, I did just finish getting the last obelisk for this area, as well as buy most of what I can from the raccoon traders, so for a bit there isn't much else I can use the crystal shards on. Also, while I'm nearby, I remember there is a lore scroll in that boat. And I also noticed the tail the tail rune making it easier to notice the lore scrolls. It isn't simply them having the particles coming off of it. If you have a clear line of sight, no matter how far away you are, it'll glow. I was at that obelisk over there and noticed a blue glow coming from this boat. Let's see. Lady Amara, we have just returned from trading with the Fox tribe, our ally on the Southern Isle. Their craftsmanship is beyond compare. Our relationships with them continue to strengthen, bringing prosperity to our great city. That reminds me, that island right there is Fox Island. I didn't expect we would be close to it so soon. I was thinking that as we progress, we would get closer and closer, like explore one section of this bigger island one at a time as we end up at the end of the island closest to it. But no, just in this second area, we are just across the way from Fox Island. Wait a minute. Oh, I marked the wrong thing. Wait, which am I closer to now? Kind of even. So yeah, I will stop by this just to see what it is, and then head to King's Tower so I don't have to travel as far. Also, among what I've explored, there are a couple of bear tribe encampments, which I'm not sure what they're supposed to do. They are just simply, it's called Bear Tribe Encampment, and I see nothing there. Librarian, 20 lore. King Kamari, I dreamt the forest was veiled with shadow and death. The stag was lost. His eyes were red with hate, and his domain became a bramble of thorns. Love it when we get to find random lore. Alright. So, what is this? A house of some kind. Clearly. Voro's farm. No pots inside the house to break? Oh, that's delightful. Is this by any chance where we exit King's Tower? Or actually, we probably travel up King's Tower and then can leave through the top. So, unlike the other two where, well, the other ones that we've explored, we don't have some exit that is also another location on the map. Alright, now that we have the wisps, we can actually enter. We probably need to activate that. Probably from here. Alright. I don't see anything to that we've missed below. And this seems to be quite straightforward in the exploration. Just travel up gradually. More lore. Let's see. King Kamari. I dreamt a fox came to me, long after I had passed, and searched among my bones until it found my crown at last. Then from this tower yonder, back to the city great, it cleansed the noble stag with light and restored his rightly state. So this one is the crown one. It seems King Kamari had the gift of prophecy. Or it had visions of some kind. Skill point. Now we have to run back. And actually, while I'm nearby, I'm going to deal with these, because it seems maybe I just push them, or I'll need some ability to move them. No, they just move. And I glow when I do that. Weird that it was taking my energy. Oh, it's because it damages me. Okay, so let the spirit energy go back up. Maybe now would be a good time to switch that rune. Yeah, just temporarily have faster regeneration for that. Seems like it'll probably go the rest of the way on its own. Of course it won't. It's quite resistive to going into that hole, isn't it? Okay. There you go. How rude. And we have 2 more. Okay then, whoa. I hate these. Why won't they just go in? There you go. I don't know why they're so resistive to going in. Okay. Oh, Wisp. Nice. All that for a Wisp. Thank you. And change back to my lore rune. And again, while I'm passing it, I did see a lore scroll was on this island. That's a fancy place for lore. Words of memory. In ancient days, the fourth and youngest son of Iona remained close to his mother in her old age. His name was Kotho, and he planted an entire forest. His forest became so mighty that even the stag, guardian of life, attended to it. The people called this forest Mosswood. Is this where I am supposed to find Kotho? Because there is a trophy to find the children of Iona. Ah, but it's difficult to traverse up this. Okay. Flying across. And of course I missed it. But it's not that far away. Okay. Alright. Oh, and another skill point. That it won't give me. Thank you. Nice. With those chests seeming to be skill points, I do know of a couple others. Which, luckily one is in Mosswood, so we can get to that one pretty easily. Oh yeah, there's that, which I activated by jumping on. I still don't know what any of those do. As far as I've noticed, I can't see that they do anything other than just glow. And back in Mosswood, we can get the last relic back. I also hadn't noticed, perhaps with the glow of the relics, but there is a lore scroll over there. Antler crown. Let's see. Grimnir. The stag guardian nurtures and cares for his people as if they were his own children. Oh, then how great his pain will be when he witnesses their destruction. His home will be empty and his kingdom will become a bramble of thorns as anguish chokes his spirit. How rude of him. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the skill point is this way. And at the bottom of this, well, through the doorway at the bottom of this. Yeah, just up here. Another skill point. Alright. The other place we need to go to probably also requires 2 wisps, so need to go grab one of those now. Also, I had noticed that when I did the character creation, there are some of the, I just adjusted these, well, realistically didn't touch them, but I, for whatever reason, forgot about literally the rest of these, which I went ahead and adjusted to what I wanted them to be. So, yeah. Two wisps. Thank you, sir, for guarding my loot. I should go the same way around the lake. Actually, how close is... Mosswood Spire is really close by, so I'll go there, grab the last skill point that I recall the location of, and then get this last relic. Assuming I have time. And I'm pretty sure I'm on the correct side to go up it. Lore. Storkush. Stag be praised, the forest provides bountifully for our tribe. We have more food than we could ever need. This old cavern is an excellent storehouse. Yeah, let's first open this. I can't see what that shows, but yeah, 2 went away, as I suspected. Come on, let me get up there. Okay, that was close. And to the right side, if we go up here, we have another skill point. Or a rune. Okay. Spirit Sprint rune. What does that do? It's a leg rune. Double tap sprint to sprint even faster, and use spirit energy to prevent fall damage. I've been pretty careful with fall damage, so I will do that one. I will become speed. Especially been careful with fall damage, considering I can get help from my raven. Hello there, chest. Get help from the raven to catch me. Making it basically where I can jump down as far as I want and not get hurt. Like that very last second catch. Alright. Mosswood Vaults time. Oh, that just opens it the other way. Okay, so there's those red vines, so does that mean we're going to have a way to get through them, or something that we can't get into yet? Okay, so the vines don't like fire. Got that. What is this? There's something on the other side. Yeah, I don't know how to open that gate. Is there anywhere else I can go, or... Yeah, it seems this is the way. Lore time. Storkush. Word has reached me that the city of Mosswood has been sieged. All survivors now flee north to Stormvale and beyond. I am old and cannot make such a journey. There's nothing I can do now. Perhaps I will go unnoticed deep within these vaults. Yeah, the thorns are no threat as long as you avoid them well enough. Fire? Yeah, the thorns don't care about fire. The red vines do, but not the thorns. Ah, I see. Yeah, but traversing this isn't hard, so that's not a problem. Torch it, and then go back. Hi, friends. Go away. Waterfall, but I can go this way. And they even provide fire in case you don't pay attention to waterfall. Which I guess you need to open the door from the other side first. Yeah. I don't know if it's time though, so I'll hurry. Yeah, not a problem at all. Oh, hello there. Storkush. I hid my relic deep to elude Grimnir's grasp, but my efforts were in vain as he found me here at last. Though my spirit soon wanders from this world, my foe I do forgive. Though I die old and alone, I pray my kin yet live. Another rune. The Rune of Suffering. Oh. What does the Rune of Suffering do? Spirit energy recovers rapidly when health is critically low. Yeah, I don't plan on letting my health get critically low. Bye, vines. Tasty fireflies. Am I supposed to light that on fire? Yeah, I have no idea whether or not I'll need this torch again, so I'm keeping it. My torch. I wonder if I'm able to get the torch out of here and get rid of other red vines that I've seen. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can just jump up there. Just straight across. It's easy as that. So we do in fact get another skill point. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up there. It's just for people who aren't willing to try just jumping across. That's dangerous. Don't lunge for me. That's how I open it. Fire. We like fire. Fire tastes good. Okay. Time to drag these. If they're willing to be dragged. But they are quite big. So I'll drag them to the furthest ones for each of them. Yeah, the stairs is not helpful. Maybe these steps will be more friendly. Yeah. Now we've got this thing, which I'm not sure what it is. Look, I think my guess from the silhouette it showed was a lantern, but actually holding it, I'm not entirely sure. Just Raven Spirit casually saying, hey guys, how are you? I'll probably find out. Well, I will find out when I bring it over. And I'm bringing it the wrong direction. Perhaps if I want to progress, I shouldn't just go wherever. Most of the time I have pretty good sense of direction, but sometimes it's just no clue what it's doing. Alright, this is the stag lantern. It is a lantern. Alright, with that, we have run out of time for this episode, so we will explore the Temple of the Stag and more than likely cleanse the Stag Guardian in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.